We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. And in today's video, we're also going to discuss what's going on with MMTLP. Torchlight preferred shares, both of them are booming and having momentum to the upside. And they weren't the only stocks going higher. The overall market in the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot sent out a bull indicator at 12:10 p.m. And from that moment forward, the inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. Full strength on 42 vision and call options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT pushing up higher. And in yesterday's video in the comments, we had one of the members watching the video state that this was a big week for both of them, right? MMAT and MMTLP. And I stated, yes, indeed, we'll have to see what's going to happen. But a lot of people are talking about November 14th, which was today. And here we are with both of them going higher. We're going to break it all down in today's video, the inflow versus outflows. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity of the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Tesla bot. Our Tesla bot sent out a bull indicator since 10:35 a.m. And from that moment forward, the inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside. They crossed back down, crossed back up with full strength there later on in the afternoon, and full strength there on 42 vision. And within hours, call options went up 90% plus. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts and know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. And as we could see it here, slightly pulling back, but what a run today. And MMTLP is up as well, finally breaking above that resistance of $8. And we need to talk about what's going on here within these levels and the inflow versus outflows and the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together, using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with MMAT MMTLP Inc. It was under a bear indicator on Friday, consolidating here, but the inflows had crossed. We broke that down in the previous video and in yesterday's video over the weekend, and we talked about how we needed to see a bull indicator that canceled this out and these inflows to pull away from the midpoint. And here we are with the inflows reaching some of the highest points that we've reached in weeks and months. And the last time we hit these highs up here of hitting inflows of 0.43 was way back here on October 13th when it hit 0.40, and today's highest point was at 0.43 and currently back down towards 0.29. We need to watch this very carefully. As long as it stays above the midpoint, there could be further strength here and it could find support at newer higher levels. But if those outflows get back towards the midpoint and cross it, it can quickly start reflecting into the chart as well. Now, today news came out though for MMAT stock, and this is the headlines. It states here that Meta Materials Co. sees revenue jump based off that EV battery deal. We've talked about this before, and this came out today at 2 p.m. right Eastern time, it states here. So super important to keep in mind that the company is growing, expanding, and having its niche expand even more in detail, right? Because now they have these partnerships, and these partnerships could be even longer than a few years if they keep renewing them and expanding upon them, and the revenue growth could continue as this continues to roll out. This is great for MMAT as the growth story continues and the bigger picture. Now, MMTLP is moving upwards as well and further away from the midpoint here as well. As you could see it here, some outflows picking up, but it just continues to pull upwards, bounce off that 726 support and hit highs up here of about 840, guys. That's the new resistance, currently sitting at 837, just jumped up from 833, and it could try to retest that 840. We'll have to see if it breaks above it. On the 5-minute within the volatility, you could see it's kind of barcoding here, trying to fight to get up there. We'll have to see. The inflows are above the midpoint right now, but on the 15-minute, same thing, above the midpoint. And on the 30-minute, it's going to be crucial to stay above this midpoint and hold that strength, because all three of them are red. The 5-minute is pretty close to the midpoint. If it crosses down and that rolls over into the 15-minute, it could start reflecting here as well. So gonna be crucial, as I stated. And let's talk about the key levels I'm gonna be watching here for tomorrow. The first thing is the support of $8, right? And in between that, we could use $8.20. Those are the two support levels I'm watching to the downside. And if $8 gets broken through, then comes $7.80. I'm going to be watching if these inflows stay above the midpoint, even though they're red. If it could stay above it, find support and bounce back up and pull away from it, it could start reflecting the full strength into the chart as well. And to the upside, the first resistance level is 840, and above that will be 850. And then we could start talking about newer highs to talk about above that. Today, it's hit a new 52-week high for MMTLP. This is pretty exciting. I look forward to seeing your thoughts down below, how you feel about this, and where do you see it going? Do you think it could go towards 850 and break above it? That's going to make things very interesting if it does happen. So let's go ahead and look here at MMAT. Now, MMAT, under that bull indicator, the first support is 150. Slightly above that, you could use 155. I'm going to be watching those areas very closely in that tight area. I'm going to be watching these inflows if they could stay above the midpoint as well. Currently under red, and on the 15-minute, it's also on its way down. I'm going to be watching if it crosses down and it starts reflecting into the chart and cancels this bull indicator, or it finds support, bounces back up like I showed earlier for MMTLP, and starts reflecting back into the chart, gets the 30-minute moving with it. No cancellation of that bull indicator by a bear indicator. This bull indicator continues to hold true, and we watch if these inflows could pick back up towards that 0.43 or even higher. And on the 1 hour here, you could see as well the strength in the chart, guys. Outflows have not been able to dominate just yet here. It's still green, but you could see the battle between the bulls and the bears because the inflows have slowed down. The last time they slowed down for a full day and the outflow started to pick up, even though they had not crossed, you could see how it dropped things from the 160s down to the 130s. Once those outflows started to really dominate and pull away from the midpoint significantly, and a bear indicator followed, it went down from 160s to the recent lows of 120. So I'm going to be watching this as well very carefully here as the bulls and bears are fighting against each other here to dominate over this chart. And within the volatility, I'm going to be watching that 15-minute. If it could hold above it, and we want this 30-minute to definitely stay above the midpoint and not cancel this bull indicator, even if it comes back down to test support levels. Now, to the upside, I'm going to be watching if this could break back above 175, and above that is 190 to $2. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.